Hey, what's up guys? This is Fede again, and yes, I'm doing this video right after doing my wrap-up video. So yeah, this is going to be my TBR for October. I'm not really into following a lot of trends, like I don't really read horror, for example, and I know that a lot of booktubers are putting like spooky or creepy books in their TBRs this month. I'm not gonna do that. I just don't read that, so I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, let's just go ahead and start with the TBR. The first book that I want to read this month is um, Magician Apprentice by Raymond E. Feist. And this book actually was in my last month TBR, and I didn't get around to it, but this is going to be the first book that I read this month. And right after that, I'm going to read uh, the sequel, Magician Master by Raymond E. Feist. So apparently this was one book. So this was one book, but the writer, the author, decided to divide it into two books. So Apprentice and Magician. And yeah, I'm going to read both of these this month. These are quick reads, like 500 pages um, each book. So that should be fun. So that's going to be the fantasy of this month. And then I'm going to read a book that I found on a used bookshop. I found it and it seemed really interesting to me. I don't know the author. It is The Animal Dialogues. That's what it's called, and it's written by Craig Childs. And apparently, this is just random encounters that he's had with different animals, like on the wild. Yeah, it seems really interesting. All of these encounters, and it actually before each encounter, I was looking. For example, it has like a drawing of the animal that he's going to encounter in that chapter. So, for example, here is the rattlesnake, and that's a cute drawing. And then you have the for each animal there's a drawing. Bighorn sheep. Again, I really don't know which encounters are or how they affect like his life, but it seems interesting to me. Craig Childs, Animal Encounters. Yep, this is one I'm reading definitely this month. It seems interesting to me. I don't know why. And then I don't know why this book is so heavy when it's only like 400 pages. What? But it's super heavy. It's *Sapiens* by Yuval Noah Harari. This is a brief history of humankind. So I've seen this book everywhere, like everywhere. I decided to buy it, and yeah, it's just a brief history of mankind. It seems like an interesting read. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know why this book is so heavy, man. I wish you could feel it. It's super heavy for 400 pages. But yeah, *Sapiens* by this writer seems interesting. I'm gonna read it now. Those are the plans that I have for this month for physical. Now I can add more on the month depending on how fast I read and such. And for this month as well, I'm currently reading Mother Howl by Craig Clemenger. Another Craig. That's weird. So yeah, I'm currently reading this book. I'm about halfway, and this is about the premise. It's really interesting. It's about a guy whose father was a serial killer. When the protagonist was a child, his father was arrested because he was a serial killer, and now in the present day, we're learning how he lives with that, what he needs to do to not be associated with his father, which is horrible. But yeah, it's interesting. And then as last month I said I read um, Empire of Silence, right? And I said there was some novellas. So the first novella that you need to read before reading the second book is this one. Or I'm going to put an image here because this is a Kindle and it's horrible for images, which is The Lesser Devil by Christopher Rocchi, obviously. And this is so in the first book, um, Hadrian Marlowe, the protagonist, has a brother, a younger brother, and this is a novella about him, about the younger brother, during the time frame of Empire of Silence, I believe. So that should be interesting. And for audiobooks, I think I'm going to read. What was it? Your Mind on Plants is the title. I'm recording with my phone, so I'm not able to see it. But yeah, it's my Your Mind on Plants or something like that. I'm going to put it here. And those are the plans. Those all are all the books that I'm planning to read this month. I could add more, but yeah, you will see that in my next wrap up, I believe. But for now, these are the only books that I'm planning to read this month. I'm hoping this is a better month than last month because I felt a little bit slow last month, and I want this to be better. But yeah, this is my TBR. Quick video for you guys. And gosh, I need to recommend a song here as well. Okay, I don't have it, but I'm going to recommend this song to you guys. It's a great one, even though right now I don't know which one it is.